Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday. It is the brand new, fresh, shiny start to what I'm sure is going to be an absolutely amazing week for us, for you, for your people, and everything else that's going on. So I've decided it's Make It Happen Monday because, why the heck not? So what I wanted to talk with you about today is really about, good morning, Tamara, making sure that, good morning, Margaret, making sure that you are staying in your own lane. So we're going to go into a bit of a metaphor straight out this morning, which I think is going to be super hilarious and kind of interesting. So when I started skating, started skating 5 years ago, so the start of 2013, and I remember when I first started, I felt like a complete noob. It was really awkward, I was clunky, I fell over all the time. It was problematic, right? Because, in order to skate, you need to remain upright. And one of the drills that we used to do, and we still do actually, but one of the things that we used to do was called endurance. So we would get set a timer of 5 minutes and we would have to skate around the track as many times as we could in the space of 5 minutes. So, the first time I did that, I think I got 16 laps. I was really clunky. I was really scared. I would slip over and, trying to find where the edges are in your skates is really kind of interesting and stuff like that. Now, as I started to get better, but as I started to get better, I became faster, I became more steady on my feet, and I would start to be able to get faster around the track, which meant that the volume of laps would increase. Now, where I kind of came unstuck, as you may or may not know or guess, you probably won't be surprised by this, I am incredibly competitive. I like to be the best. I really like to win, not just against other people, but also against myself. So I would always be looking for little ways that I could get better, get faster, get stronger, be more sturdy and things like that. Now, one of the things that used to trip me up was if somebody else, because it wasn't just one person that would skate around the track, right? We would have a partner, and that partner would count the laps that we would do, and then we'd swap over, and then we'd count our other partner, right? So one of the things that I found would completely throw me off is when, good morning, Ainsley, is when someone else, either I might have lost my feet and someone overtook me, or maybe somebody had like an inside line and got in front of me or stuff like that, or I stuffed up and then lagged behind, or if I tripped, and it used to completely psych me out. It would throw me, I would lose my game, and I'd just be like, fuck this is shit, I don't want to do this anymore, get really kind of caught up in myself and want to stop or slow down, and then that would be a really good reason or excuse for not getting to where I wanted to be, or for not getting the volume of laps that I would normally get. So I allowed, whether these other people did it on purpose or not, I really don't think. I really think that they were just focused on their own stuff. They weren't thinking about me at all. Yeah, Margaret, so competitive. And for me, it took a lot of growth. That growth word, that G word. It took a lot of growth for me to just go, you know what? The only person that is my competition is me. The only person that I need to beat is me. It's, just about getting my personal best. It's about, really focusing on my game and not allowing anyone else to psych me out, get in my way, ruin what it is that I'm here to do. Now, this happens and ripples through in business all the time, right? If you think about it, we can sometimes get tripped up or sidetracked by looking at what the perceived competition is doing. We can be, but they're so good at doing that, or they're so good at doing this, or whatever, but never mind the countless number of hours that they might have put in to drilling that particular skill set that they've been learning. So in business and in marketing and in when you're doing what it is that you're doing, and particularly with social media, one of the things that I think is really, really important is that we stay in our own lane, right? Thanks, Margaret. I'm glad that this is hitting the mark. We want to stay in our own game. It's almost like we need to put our blinkers on and be oblivious to what anybody else is doing and just focus on being the best goddamn version of yourself that you can be every single day of the week. And know that some days you're going to trip up. Some days those skates are going to go flying out from under your feet and you're going to hit the floor. I've got bruises on my backside from last night because I hit the deck. I hit the floor. Morning, Tamara. I'm going to, it's just what that tells us, right, is that if you're stretching yourself, if you're trying something new, no one on this planet expects you to be perfect. They don't expect you to have it all going on. They don't expect you to be amazing every day of every week, of every month, of every quarter, of every half year, of every decade, of every century, right? You don't have to always have your shit together. You've got to make allowances for the fact and cut yourself a little bit of slack, actually, that there will be times that you will fall over. There will also be times where you absolutely freaking smash it. But it's really important that we don't let the other people who are trying to psych you out, which is the other people in your industry. Tamara, it's the other people in the aged care profession. It's other people, Margaret, in the coaching industry. It's other people in the personal development industry. Ainsley, it's the other trainers, the other myotherapists, the other, all of those other people in your industry, complimentary and otherwise, that if we let it, can throw us off our game. Now, we've got barely any time left of this half year, right? So we've got 30th of June is looming. I think we literally have maybe 5 weeks. And your job right now is as if you were in an endurance skating competition, right? You've got 5 minutes to give it your best, to give it your all, to knuckle down, to skate the line. So the line in skating, I'm going to draw you guys a picture because I think it'll be fun. All right, so that's a skating track, believe it or not. I know, it's really fabulous. And if I see my drawings anywhere on the internet, I know where to find you guys. So what we want to do when we're roller skating is we want to follow the line. So the line is actually called skating the diamond, right? So that's our track. And yes, we could go around, but it's going to take a lot longer. So all you need to do is make sure that you're focused on hitting these points. And if you hit those points, you'll get around the track faster than ever before. So in business, you know the points or the goals or the milestones that you need to hit that are going to make you the most efficient, that are going to get you to where it is that you need to be. Right now, if you allow yourself to get distracted, or if you allow yourself to go off course, or if you allow yourself to go a little bit out of whack, then know that that's okay. You can just recalibrate and just focus on the diamonds, right? So this is where we've got 5 weeks left. What do you need to get done this week? What's your point 1 that you need to get to? Thanks, Margaret. Thanks, Tamara. What is point 1 that you need to get to by Friday? Is it putting yourself out there a little bit more? Is it going and scheduling that freaking webinar that you have been putting off? Is it going and doing the video? Is it making the offer? Is it doing a live video over on your Facebook page? Is it finally signing up to get some help from someone around whatever it is that you're looking for help with? What is that one point that you need to hit this week that you can just kick it out, right? Now, I want you to remember that we've still got another 4 weeks, though, that we're going to need you to have energy in order to get through to the end of the half. So we don't want to go like a bull at a gate, okay? Because otherwise you expend all of your energy and you've got nothing left in the tank for those last 2 minutes, okay? So What do you need to do this week that's one step in front of the other? Just one step in front of the other, one step in front of the other, and aim for that. And then next week, you're going to do the same. And then the following week, you're going to do the same. Okay? That's my motivation rant for today. To let you guys know what I'm doing this week. So I wanted to do the live today. I've got to film a new video. So I've got the studio nearly ready to go. A new video for the website. I've got to do a new video for Sales and Marketing Spy School, a promo video that I'm doing for that. I've got to really kind of like bed down my own action steps of what I'm going to be doing over the next 5 weeks. So I've got some planning to do around that. That's kind of my focus for this week, and really making sure that I'm like upping the ante. Yeah, making sure that I'm giving you guys as much as I possibly can in order to help you get what you need to get. So that's my focus. I hope that this has helped. Thank you for those of you who are commenting. It's really awesome to see you nice and early on a Monday morning. It's not really early. It's kind of like late, but anyway, that's me today. So have a great week. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We've got Unstoppable Entrepreneur live happening at 11 tomorrow, and we are talking about, your why. We're talking about what to do when money is not enough of a motivator to keep you going. So join me at 11 for that. I was going to say, join me at 11 for that o'clock tomorrow. I think I need more coffee. And let's make it happen, guys. I believe in you. I know that you can do this. Get out there and go kick some ass. Thank you, Simon. You're welcome. Go kick some ass, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.